make it sound fire.
Don't even think that you're doing this.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these know I'm rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these know I'm working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Bad running my pack.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics have become so tough to score on. Jason Tatum says Rob can guard anybody. You always know you got protection behind you if you get beat. He has the potential to win Defensive Player of the Year one of these days. I think that's in his future. So the Time Lord is biding his time, Kevin.
David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. And for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Mitchell. And it's Barnes, and it's the 3 spot. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Now here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
To the wing right side. Fox passes to Mitchell, kicks to Barnes. Here's Murray. Back to Barnes. Over Horford. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Murray.
Barnes likes to do his damage around that area, fluid in the mid-range.
It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Here's Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Both shots good from the stripe.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Back to Mitchell. The 19-foot shot, and Tatum pulls it down.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Free throw good from Brown. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Tatum's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And stolen by Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Williams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Williams has got his second bucket. Mitchell outside. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Smart misses. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside, Horford. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Some changes for Sacramento. Trey Lyles checked in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Boston also with the sub. Williams has checked in. And Boston has possession. Brown outside. Smart, wide open, he fires. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings trailing. Pass to Lyles. Back to Sabonis. To the paint. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And the basket by Horford.
Big Al wasting no time there. Nice looking shot.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Mitchell passes to Huerter. Lyles with it. He's guarded by Williams. Puts the move on. Shot's good by Lyles.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Austin's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Barnes. The Celtics also changing it up. Gallinari, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Now, here's Brogdon. Gallinari wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Huerter passes to Holmes. Back to Huerter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monk. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Up top, Lyles. Monk with the ball. Brown on him. Monk's shot's good.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
He's looking for Lyles and finds him. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot's good by Lyles.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
So here's Gallinari after the Kings pick up 2. It's stolen by Lyles. In the corner, it's Monk. Over Brown. The shot by Monk is no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
11. You all know what time it is. Here comes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Kings?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with White. And it's Williams at the center position.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line. And that sends Malik Monk to the free throw line.
Malcolm Brogdon.
That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
First personal foul.
And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Now here's White. The 3 from Tatum. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Inside. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Murray. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Here's Barnes after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Here's Murray. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Back to White. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings leading now by 8. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brogdon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Horford, a big guy, and he knows it, so you got to use your size on the inside to keep plays going.
Here's Monk, and it falls over the rim and in. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Now here's Tatum. Basket made just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
The Kings.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Malik Monk. And the Celtics with possession here. Celtics trailed by 4. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston.
Checking in
Brown
for
comes
the
in for
Celtics.
Derek White.
Danilo Gallinari. Jaylen Brown.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter.
Kevin Huerter.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. From downtown, it's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
2 minutes
The D
remaining.
doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Barnes. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. Gallinari on the wing. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Lyle. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Barnes passes to Holmes. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Kings lead by 8.
And I love the edge that Rashawn is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize through contact.
Sacramento foul.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Tatum.
Checking in for the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Huerter. There's Gallinari with the 3. Rebound by the Kings. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. And that one's good, Barnes. And now it's a 10-point Kings lead.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Boston again missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Barnes, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Brown,
Jaylen
good.
Brown.
And that's just
4-3.
tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Lyles. And that's going to be a travel.
Celtics ball.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Celtics also with a sub. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Marcus Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Taking 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've held a 12-point lead early. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Molinari outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance.
The Celtics.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And guys, for the Kings, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team